Alright, here I am. I see Jack, hope you're doing fine, hope the weather is nice. Just gonna wait for a few more people to pop up. Get everything ready. I see Raffles. You're doing fine. Hope the weather is nice. The sun is shining here. It's not that cold, just a little bit. On a nice way. It has been snowing this morning or night. Hope the music is not too loud though. I will soften it a little bit when we are starting off. Some snow. All right. Let's wait 7 more minutes, and then we're gonna blast off with the wonderful entries. Was counting 44 of them. Maybe I should choose some chill music. Oh boy. Alright, this should be fine now. So you guys had a good weekend? You've been doing something? You've been doing nothing? Been cutting a tree. Very interesting. It's kind of chill to go outside. Do something else for a change. Blender weekend. Alright. Always blendering. I'm a little bit on a Blender break. Got it once in a couple of months, you know, I got a little bit of a break from Blender. And all of a sudden it's blasting off again, doing a lot of Blender. It has been like that for the last couple of 10 years. Some texture painting, sculpting. Well, I hope it worked out what you wanted to do. Alright, 3 more minutes. We have any polls? I don't believe we have so. Nope. One should be... No, I can better leave that here. Alright, let's take a look. Oh god. Got a lot of mixed feelings with that. Its share so far so good, I would say. Only the eyes are a little bit out of his socket though. Johnny Silverhand. Tattoo, piercings. I don't know what to think of that though. It sure looks good for a first sculpt. I like the texture painting here. At the neck, the armpit being darkish. Alright, let's just start. For the last week, we got some more random stuff. There's something I forget to check out though. Just give me a second here. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Because maybe I got something new for this week. Alright, let's get the screen back. Because Outmind had a idea, just for one time, just an experimental little thing. But let's talk about that at the end. I will have to drop it into 30 minutes because I don't want to make special new channels for this. And so the theme will be limitations. I got a text file in the front of me containing all of the stuff. Yeah, let's save that up to the end. It might be fun for just 1 week. See what people think of it. See if people like it. And then maybe also tomorrow we have the monthly competition. The monthly competition at the end of tomorrow's stream will be changed, or at least the name will be changed to extra competition. And if people like it, we can do it again someday, sometime. Just gonna keep the extra competition for experimental challenges. It will be a good idea. Erwin, Sunny Ray, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine. So the random stuff for last week was clock, clog, cookie, money box, steak, vault, and calendar. And the first entry is of Redbeard Who. He went for a transparency background, which in this case doesn't look too bad though. Very simple clock. I guess it does what it needs to do. I like the angle of the render though. That's very nice. I would only say maybe those guys are a little bit too long. It would be nice if this guy would be, you know, against or on the top of it, right on it. I don't know how to explain it though, but you might understand what I'm saying here. Nice color of gold. That's all I got to say. The rest is up to you guys. I only wonder what's going on here at the side in the back though. The next entry is of Jack in the nick of time. Jack always like to be the funny guy here. But the only thing that I find a little a shame is that the damn, how do you call those stuff? Now I'm gonna Google it. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Wiser? No, that also doesn't make any sense. Google Translate doesn't want to cooperate in this case. Yeah, those guys, how do you call that in English? Like, the point is, we in Dutch we have multiply meanings for certain words. So when I put it into translate and I look at the word in English, I know it doesn't make any sense. Hands of a clock. Yeah, maybe that's a thing. The pointer, hands. It's just a shame that this face is not a little bit more above, so that the hands of the clock is actually can be used as a mustache. If you would have made it black though, I think it would have been funny. But sure. I think the texture blends in very well with the surrounding color. I think that's very good. You unwrapped it very nice though. In the nick of the time. Very good. We have one of Pyro Code, and I think this is the first time I pronounced the name the right way. I've been watching some YouTubers and they always speak about a person called Pyro. It's exactly written like that, so there we go. A nice cuckoo's clock. I like the wood. Only missed the cuckoo coming out here. Very simple, but nice design though. I like the little plateau on the bottom with the trees and a wheel on it. The clock being at a side. Very special design. Code is like poop. Yeah, I say coat, but coat sounds like coating. Let me translate coat. Kut. I don't know what a kut is in Dutch. I don't know what it means, a kut. The hell is a kut? Oh, it's a bird. Yeah, I know what is. Translate is always a lot of fun. Very nice design, I like that. Very creative. Then we have one of Erwin Sunny Ray. There's a reason why this kind of clock is cheaper, and that is because the numbers are missing. Now in the kitchen we have a clock that only contains the hands, those black ones. The red one is missing and there is no surrounding. It's a very simple design. You never know what time it is though. Could. Not coat. Prior could. Yeah, very nice. Very good. I liked how thin this is for the seconds. It's very realistic. Very good. Try to make it out of a nice square render though. It will work really good with this one of RAF. A Mondrian clock shows really that the end result, the render shape, really gives it a lot of extra. Isn't this from a painter? Yeah, it's from a Dutch guy, right? Like this stuff. Very arty, as I like to call it. Very good. I think I've done a very nice job on that one. I don't know if this clock exists in real life though. If not, then it looks very good. Mondrian clock. Okay, there is. Okay, I see now. It is a real life clock though. But still, I like it. Very good. Looks very on point with this one. You even got the hands of the clock the same way. Very good. A Dutch painter. Very creative. I really like that one. And then we have one of Berglamere. Wow, this wood has been laying for years in the back garden. Along with this thing though. It's not a cuckoo's clock. It's like more, yeah, a wall clock of course. I don't know what this clock is called. I love the wooden texture though. Really makes it old. Of course 30 minutes is 30 minutes. It's only a shame, with that being said, that the clock itself looks too clean. But maybe the clock has been renovated. Make it useful again without, you know, losing the original spoon. Very good. Yeah, I really like the wood texture. Very nice. Very creative. With the details on top. And then we have one of Block Creations, when that mustache guy ran over his clock and sold it as art. Mustache guy. For some reason I have seen this shape of clock before, and I don't know where. I think it's very magical. If this is wood, that someone drove over this clock and the wood bended like that though. but I'm not a clock expert nor a wood expert. It is very arty, probably worth $10,000 selling it like that. It would even be better if it still works though. Very good. Dali? Dali. Let me Google that. Dali fish. Oh, that guy with the mustache. I've seen his face before. Crazy guy. Okay, I see where this is going. A clock that has been molten in the sun, it looks like. Very good. Remind me of my clock last year, stopwatch. Yeah, you'll be making something like that, Erwin. It's true. Very creative, very nice. And I like to, search some stuff on Google to get to know more about the world. And then we're gonna go to the clock. The first one is of Sergei Maslov. He made a modern type of clock, which this is leather and this is rubber. These clocks getting mostly worn by people who don't live on the farmlands. Some people like to wear slippers, some Jesus sandals, other people like to wear this kind of clocks. It's very handy, you just put your foot in it, you can go outside, throw something in a trash can or whatever you need to do and get inside real quick. Which the next one of Jack, he put it double up there. Why would anyone put on a bit of tree on the foot? Why would anyone wear me? It is also funny that a Dutch flag. I've been searching up a little bit of a history about the clock. This is something that I've been saying, I believe, last Wednesday. So apparently the clock, which a lot of people mistake in that they think it is pure Dutch, which it's actually not pure Dutch, if I may believe the internet. The clock has been made the first time way back in the days in south of France. Why the clock was made is because leather shoes way back in the days were too expensive. There were a lot of poor people around the world and they wanted to have something cheaper. So this French dude made a clock. Clocks getting worn by poor people, but also a lot by farmers, for the reason being is that farmland is very muddy, very clayish. You don't want your expensive leather shoes to be screwed up. Yeah, too expensive, way back in the days. And the reason why everyone thinks clocks are typical Dutch is because at the same time, way back in the days, the Dutch people like to trade all around the world. Dutch people were very big traders, and they also brought the clock around the world. And not only that, the Dutch people are one of the least in the world who are still using clocks. Especially farmers. Once again, farmland is very muddy, very clayish. It is very handy. When I was in France, the parents of my girlfriend also had some clocks laying around, and the front of the house where the grass is laying is very muddy. And when I went outside for a smoke, I put rather on clocks than putting on my shoes. Mess around with these laces. And next day, the clocks proved that the ground is very muddy. Even the mud was on my freaking jeans. I like clocks though. No, it's not a torture device. It was way cheaper than leather back in the days. Today leather is very expensive too. My shoes are still muddy from France. It's almost been 1.5 months ago. But very good. I like it. This question made me search for the history of the clock. It only has a little bit too much bumpiness. I've been wearing a lot of clocks throughout my life, and there is no bumpiness at all in clocks. They're very smooth, and there is very smooth painting on them, and it's the only thing that I don't like. There we go, and a lot of clocks. Clocks are very smooth. These are typical Dutch clocks, except for the inside. There is a little bit of bumpiness going on. Most of them are typical Dutch clocks. Very good. I don't like these ones. This is just ugly. I don't like that at all. These ones are beautiful. But I rather like this one. Anyhow, enough about those clocks. The next one is of Jim. Nice. I fail every phase on this project. He was still going for the clock. Let's take a closer look at it. Those are a lot of clocks. Like how some have faces on them. I see. Fail on every face. Very creative. Sorta. I'm only missing the hands of the clock, except down here though. I like the texture being scratched up. Very good. Then we have one of Edwin Sunny Ray. These inspired from games Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, Game Boy Advance. What it gives, true melee armor. These look like Sonic shoes or something. But sure, clocks definitely. Crocs? No, because there are no holes in them, so that's very good. One tip, if you're ever going to wear clocks, do not run on them onto stone, because my clock just cracked exactly through the half when I was running on them. That's very bad. Very nice. I like to see the different model. And then we have one of Explosion, not the comfiest looking footwear if you ask me. Well, a lot of people mistake in that. It is just like army boots. If you wear army boots, you need to get used to that too. Your foot will hurt too the first couple of weeks. The same goes with clocks. The only thing that really hurts is like the pod down here where your foot is gonna go to it. If that line isn't smooth, that's the only thing that's troublesome. A very nice model. I like also the foreground, background with it. Nice colors. I like the brown on this guy. Very smooth. Almost a very 100% nice wood on that. Very good. Then we have one of Berkelmere, If Cinderella Was Dutch. Glass clocks. Very good. I wouldn't want to run on them at all. Nice shapes. Also like the floor with it. Looks very realistic, the floor. Or those tiles, better to say. Nice glass. Got a very modern ceiling by the look of it. A little bit of detail along the line here. Very good. Very nice, very dangerous. Then we have one of Block Creations. These boots are made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. Not really. Klompen are the only impossible to wear. To model them is a challenge as well. I like how you put those laces on them, because it doesn't make any sense at all. But that's very creative, very good. They're very difficult to model though. I would say so far so good. Good start. The only thing that the back side needs to be a little bit more rounded though. Or at least the inside. I wish I had some clocks down here, but I don't. Very creative, very funny, very good. Then we're gonna go to cookies. First one is a Ray mat. Seems like he used MS Paint with this. I mean, those circles are very smooth for MS Paint though. Did you use some shaders? What did he use? The only thing I would say is just scale this out a little bit more. I'll just try to fill in the whole picture with this. Very different. Make me wonder, with what did you bake this? Then we're gonna go to Jack. Jack trying to be funny again. This would have been way easier to make in Blender. But that is true though. These are some great graphics for a 1920 by 1080. Probably took a lot of time to fill in each little dot down there. There are people out there who really make artwork with paint though. Very creative, very good, Jack. Nice cookies. Especially like the outline here as the chocolate has been, you know, dripping along the cookie. Then we have one of Erwin Sunny Ray, not quite appetizing. I'm not a culinary guy. It looks very flat though. Or at least those, what's supposed to be, I guess, chocolate or maybe raisins. Something like that. That needs a little bit of a bump on them. But that is something to learn. I like the blue and the brown, which has been done the last few times, and I should not forget this one. Very good. Yeah, I skip again. I seen. So yeah, just try to add a little bit of bumpiness on this one. You can always play around with this afterwards. And if it would be a raisin or if it would be chocolate, try to add a little bit of glossy to those black parts. Now it looks like a flattened cocoa nut with some disease on it. But I appreciate your entry though, very good. Then we have one of Jack where he's not trying to be funny. What's a cookie without milk? Very good. That's very sweet. I like these characters. I don't want to talk about that she wants his milk all over her. This all sounds wrong. I like how they are sitting onto this little wall down here. Very modern for a kitchen, which is in the background. Is this milk or is that ice? It doesn't matter. Very cute cookie. Very good. It's the window. Oh, it's the window. Window without a border where the glass fits in. Anyhow, I think it's very nice entry though. I really like that one. Very good. Then we have one of the Spanish, what I cannot pronounce. Yeah, what the last person said. Not quite appetizing, not culinary guy. Okay, very good. I've seen the meme of that, but I have no idea what it means. Rock chip chocolate. I have seen that stuff. When people are cooking, for some reason they got like these rock type of chocolates. I like the randomness of the chocolate on here. Very cartoonish type of cookie. Very nice. A broken window. They also got the frame of the window out of it. Monty Python. Monty Python. Yeah, I think I've seen Monty Python a couple of times with the rabbit that is very dangerous. Or the Holy Grail. The guy that got all his body parts cut off. But it is like 15 to 20 years ago that I've seen that. Very good, I like this cookie. I like to see the different kinds of chocolates onto it. Very nice. Probably needs to go into the oven at this point. I'm not quite sure. And then we have one of Raf chocolate cookie, Pac-Man. That's a very nice cookie. A lot of chocolate onto it. It seems like the cookie is about to eat Mentos. Mint chocolate cookie. It's not a bad idea. You got like After 8. Also mint chocolate. Very creative. I like that idea. He's starting to be fat though, eating all those Mentos to go into here. But I like that idea. We have one of Burger Nom Nom. These cookies look amazing. It doesn't look flat. It looks very shapy. The chocolate looks good. It's a very small dish though, I would say. All these cookies are gigantic. I've seen gigantic cookies. I like the... Oh, it looks like a tablecloth. It's a little bit repetitive down here. I believe Andrew Price has a video where he has a new kind of note where you kinda can randomize textures, which looks very good though. But if I look away from this stuff, this looks very good. I really like that. Now I'm starting to get hungry. Very nice textures, yeah. Then we have one of Block Creations. De gevulde koek is a king among the cookies. No cheap choco chip dough disc, but a grand and majestuous cookie with almond filling. If you never tasted one, you haven't lived. And these cookies are damn delicious. Very nice cookies. This is not something for Erwin. He don't like nuts, or he's allergic to nuts. The texture looks very nice, just like real life gevulde koek. It's by the way Dutch. I don't know if this cookie is Dutch though. Is it? Might be. I remember I had like a giant one of these, like fresh from the market. Oh, so nice. It looks very good though. Very nice. Oh. Yeah, very good texture. Very good shape. Also like the little detail of these tiny little pointy sides though, which is very visible on a lot of these, which is very good. They're fresh, they are absolutely delicious. Very nice. Yeah, these are wooden, just like clocks. We Dutch people like wood a lot. Then we're gonna go to the money box. The first one is Burglar, just a box. I did keep my money in if I had any. You mean a box or money? Could be either of them. That's a very nice money box. Very detailed. I love the texturing onto it. It looks very nice. Also a tiny bit of bumpiness in there. Looks very good. A lot of small little details and edges and depth, and it's a very nice box. Very good. Then we want Block Creations. Life nowadays is really getting more expensive. Oh man, poor pig. It's not a nice fat pig though. It almost looks like a dog. Well, except for the head and the curly tail. It looks like a dog-shaped body. Yeah. Very classic. Pretty good. It's not a box though, but I get the idea of saving money in them. More money goes out than in. I love the pink color. Very, very good pinkish. Box modeling. I see. I get you there. Then we have one of Pyro. Pyro. Let's just say very different type of money box. You open the 2 doors, then you put the money in there, and then it makes a sound. I wonder the story behind this guy. Looks very interesting. I wonder what it will do if you put in money. It feels like something should happen when you put money in there. Maybe not. But I like it. Pretty good. Then we have one of Jack, not the best, but all modeled, animated, and rendered and converted into a GIF in 70 minutes. Oh, one of these, huh? The animation of the hand coming out, grabbing the coin is very nice. The money flying onto it looks fake. But again, I like the blue with the brown. It's a very good combination. Very good. I like also this idea. With money on it, getting grabbed by a cat. I think that worse if you got coin. Very good. And then we want to outmine fiddle not a lot. Fiddle it a lot with the box. The end result took 50 minutes and should not be counted in the contest. Posting it anyway since it turned out alright. Extra big pic to show off the knurlet handle. What now? But sure, if you're so much over time and you're at least being fair about it, just post it and we'll take a look at it for the effort of the work being done. It's a massive picture this time. I really don't like what Firefox done with this stupid bookmark stuff. That's a very big one. Retirement fund. I wonder how much in there. A very nice box, very detailed. I love the edges and the lettering is very nice. Nice color. Nice handle. I see what you did there with this. Very good, very detailed. It is funny to see though that this side of the handle has like very smooth corners. That this side is like tight, very blockish and cornery. I think you turned this subdivision off or something, or you forgot to add it on this one, or whatever. It's a very nice model though. Yeah, if it takes 3 days, then you shouldn't add it in. If it takes a little bit more time, it's okay. And then we found Arrow Sunny Ray, there you go. Would like to do more, but my back hurts so much. Not because sitting too long, I go simple this time. Need to ease the pain. Are you bending down on your PC or? Interesting money box though. You put in a lot of money, and when you need to get the money, you just put this lever, and then just like a cash register, which I probably pronounced the wrong way. It pops open, and there you go. You got your money. Very cool design though. Sometimes you see these kind of designs like a gambling machine. You got like 3 rolling things going on. You first need to get jackpot before it opens up. You forgot to mirror it. Don't make sense if you keep the handle somewhere separate. I see. Creative design, I like this one, very good. Then we have one of Raft donations are welcome, which European flag, very low resolution, and the money box. Because yep, we need money, man, to save Europe. Very good. You lift heavy stuff, I see. Lift with your knees, yeah. Maybe you need to make an animation for that, Iris. Yeah, I think it's creative to see something else though, with politics and stuff. Very good, I would say. I love these $5. Very nice. Then we have one of Chicken Blazer. And what on earth is this? Is that like an old pumpkin or something? That's... What is this? And this is supposed to be the clock? I don't see any clock hands or numbers or... It doesn't look like clock. Is this a cookie? That's a cookie. No, it is a cookie. Okay, that's special shape there. With one chocolate rock on top. Just like an almond, you have like one nut in the middle. This chocolate chip and one chocolate rock on top. Wonder how it's tastes though. We have another one of Chicken Blazer, and it's supposed to be the money box. I recognize these icons. I can imagine this one, you know, you put it somewhere in the corner of the room, and if you get home from shopping or whatever, you check your wallet, you get some coins out, and you just throw them all the way to the other side of the room into your money box. Very good. I like these icons. And I think that this one needs to be a lot smaller though, or at least the resolution needs to be pumped up though. Then we want to burglar mirror my entry for a steak, so we're gonna go to a steak. What the hell is going on in here? Is this like a burning platform for witches? Why does it look like the ladder is sunken into the ground? The smoke looks very... There's a lot going on into this thing. So what is this? Smoking a steak. Okay, burn at the steak. But it needs to be a steak, not a steak. There's a different kind of steak. Steak sounds like steak, yeah. I think there's a mistake going on down here. Bad joke, yeah. Okay, let me see what I can say about this. The smoke looks very scaled up. Like this looks like smoke from a candle that is just massively scaled up. I do like this texture on the wood though. This one looks very nice. Like a very old pole wood. Yeah, like I said before, this ladder looks like it's sunken into the ground like a soup or something. Very bad joke. Very bad render. Except for the pole. I like the pole. Personal thing. And then we want a block creation. Stoke me a clipper. I'll be back for Christmas. Whatever. It's no subdivision modified day, so... Alright. I like the cutting board. Straight away I noticed that. Very nice cutting board. Very meaty steak down here. The textures look like it could be like a game steak. You know, there are certain games, maybe Counter-Strike or whatever. Nice for that. Alright, very good. I would only say add in a little touch more light in here. It looks very dark. Then we want chicken blazers, some very meaty fencing. Some very meaty fencing. Double off, just like I was Jack like to do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, what do I say about this? I like the wooden floor though. Looks very good. The texture here looks a little bit blurred out. The knife kinda looks nice, I would say. Very old knife. Nice texture on that to make it look old. That's all I got to say. The exact sensor when it was 12. Very good. And then we're gonna go to another one of Iris Jack when the stakes are too high. Another word mistake. That will die. Yep. Nice wood texture. Looks very good. Also like the wood texture here with the blood. You can clearly see it be mirrored. Very decorative what you've done onto the steak. That's all I have to say about this. Then we have one of Erwin's Sunny Ray. I don't eat meat. I am this word, but why many think fish is not a meat? Well, fish is a meat. I mean, fish is a word for the creature that swims. Right? I mean, I think at least fish is a meat. I mean, cow isn't a meat. Cow is the word of the creature. And it almost reminds me of a part of a guitar, though. I'm only missing like the part with the strings on it. Very steaky steak. I like the bone in there. Very nice detail. I like the lining of, what is it called? Fat around it. Why is the music off? Very good start, I would say. Then we're gonna go to Outminds. We're gonna go to the vault. Wanted to do much more, no time. That's a very thick vault. I like this this step up here. Makes it very easy for people to drag a whole pallet with gold in there. They rather want to move it one by one out of it. I like the detail of the door down here. In order to, you know, it goes through a little hole and then it pins itself into the wall. Nice little gold up there, but it's a lot to model for 30 minutes. I do like the material. Very nice. It is for the grip, very good. Then we have one of Berkeley 10 minutes for the big parts and textures, plus 20 minutes for the freaking bolts. Yeah, the bolts is a pain up the butt. If you want the bolts to be randomized, you have to place them one by one, rotate them. Certain bolts need to be smaller, certain bolts need to be bigger. It's a very nice vault door. really can imagine certain elements here will be, you know, rotating, and this will go in order to open it up, and looks very good. I like the texture on this. A little bit of rust here and there. Yeah. I think I wish that the metal, you know, there would be just another metal piece down here, because for some reason the wall doesn't fit in with the beautiful rusty, nice material looking vault door though. Very nice. I'm not gonna do that. What is this all about? Right, we have one of Irish Jack. Green hat animation. Also very nice vault door. Very good. The side pins go inwards. And then another one. And another one. If that wasn't enough, there'll be another one. Did I check the video if it is not like a 10 hours video? No, 49 seconds only. Typical Irish Jack. Yeah, very Irish Jack. I do like the animation of the vault door spinning around. The two pins go out of the lock and then it opens nice. It should be a 10-hour video. Very good. Then we want 3D bubbles done in 35 minutes. Pole jumping. Where does it... Whoa. The stick has its own life there. It shrinks. And then it bends. And then... Hachikere. Very good. A vault. Pole vault. I guess it is a thing though. It's pole vaulting. Another one of these word jokes. Very good animation. Very good. Probably broke a world record with that. Then we want everything sunny ray. I'm in a rush. Everything's always in a rush. So here it is. Vault chain. What fits in? One piece of $1 or 5 cents. Good for exam cheating too, but not a good idea. Indeed, right. That's a nice key hanger. Would be nice if you had like another chain onto it with a circle where you can put it onto your key, whatever it's called. I like the key itself. Small little box. I wonder how much you already saved up with that one. Then again, cut off the sides. Very creative though. Then we have one of Jack. It's not you, it's me. Huh? I guess we're gonna go to a colander. With a glass of... Oh, I see. I guess. This... You have relationship problems, Jack. I like this glass though. It looks like it been into the fridge for like 10 minutes or something to make this cool 8 very cool. The colander has some nice holes in there. It is not easy to model a colander though, because it has shapes like that. You need to put in little circles. You can't hold the juice. I don't want to hold my girlfriend's juice. Ugh. Yeah, I like the purple color coming off from this. The colander looks like colander. I guess that will work. Very good. Nice frosted effect, yeah. Then we have one burger beer used for vegetables and big noodles only. Gigantic macaroni. This thing is not for relationships. Oh, for yeah, the potatoes and stuff. I like the handles, very shapy, very good. Nice big holes in there. They got some dents and dots and whatever not. Give the material a little bit of extra power. Not make it look flat and stuff. I guess it will work. Yeah. I'm only confused by the handle. Like here it starts at the bottom, goes shapey up, then it goes around, then it goes to the inside in here. So I guess this is like a mirrored version of that, but like you see that? Very special model though. I like the different angles so you can take a good look on the handle. The different holes, very good. Creative, very good. And then we want to outmine a colander with some leftover pasta. Or massive macaroni elbows. I like the combination of blue and chromey, very good. These are some nice leftover pasta. They look a little bit plastic though. We got some nice little holes in here. Got some holes in the bottom, very good, very important. Some eye for detail. Very nice model. And then the last one is the one of Raf van Rafos. Ooh. I like what you've done here. This ground here, or I don't know, plane or whatever I need to call it, reminds me of a like a camping kitchen type of shit. Another word I need to search. A kitchen counter, very good. Yeah, it looks typically like a kitchen counter in a caravan or whatever. When you go on vacation like that stuff. So that's very good. Fits in very well with the colander. It's got like tons and tons of holes in there. A very nice model. Also see some metal detail in there. Aluminium, whatever it's made of. Very good one, this one. Too much seafood, yeah. I couldn't handle seafood though. Alright, so that is that. That is that. I'm gonna try to search for it, but I shouldn't do that. So in this case, before we are going to choose for the winners, I just want to talk about next week's challenge though, because it's gonna be something refreshing from Outmind. He had an idea to do a challenge with the subject is limitations. And every day you're gonna get an objective which has limitations. Now the whole point here is that you're not gonna get 30 minutes to get this job done. You're gonna get 24 hours to get the stuff done because of the limitations. This is just a one-time experiment or something. So next week, after the live stream is done, we're gonna do a normal 30 minutes again. We just want to do something refreshing. And let me see, I just opened the text file here. Blah, 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 blah. Right, it was 24 hours, Outmind, or... Yeah, 24 hours. So, for example, it says it here, so... 30-minute challenges usually ask you to use all of your knowledge and skills plus Blender complete potential to model something specific. This week though, we are turning that concept on its head. Each assignment is freedom, meaning you can create anything and everything you want. However, each day you will be limited in one fundamental aspect of Blender and we will take for granted. We all take for granted. So for today, you are limited in the use of color. Everything in your scene needs to be a shade color yellow. That includes the backdrop and the lighting. If you're using HDRI, make sure it casts yellow light. So everything, whatever you need to do in the upcoming objective needs to contain the color yellow. So the light, the materials, the backgrounds, everything needs to be used yellow light. Now for day 2, it says render engine. Your scene needs to be rendered in Workbench. You can use any settings to enhance the look of your scene, matcap, cavities, shadows, etc. But Workbench needs to be your renderer. Visible yellow light. Well, if it shows white light, then it's wrong. If it's visible or not. Like you cannot make a black scene because there is no yellow in a black scene. For day 3, it will be lighting. Your scene can't have an HDRI or ordinary Blender lights. Only lights emitted by objects in the scenes are allowed. The light can come from the part of an object, window on a house, or from entire object, glowing mushroom. I just have to warn you guys, if you have some questions about this, you can send Outmind a message for some better explanation if you don't understand it. For day 4, the objective limitation will be focus. The entire scene needs to be out of focus. That means you have to play around with the camera's depth of field and distance settings to reach the desired effect. It's not that difficult, the Workbench though. I mean, we're gonna do this day by day though. So if it sounds confusing, it will, we're gonna do step by step to make it even less confusing. But I just want to read everything. So Erwin, if you want to do Workbench stuff, down here you got this thing, you got EV, Workbench. You want to know what popping up? Just this, when you press F12, this is what you get. So it's not that difficult though. You just need to change this. But you get 24 hours of time though, so you can play around with it. Day number 5, we're gonna do geometry. You can only use meta balls or curves or both. For the people who don't know what are meta balls, meta balls is oh, here you got curves and stuff, right? Here you got meta balls. No, it says ball, so this stuff you cannot use. Only metal balls, only those guys. Look, a funny effect, right? Very good. Okay, I'm getting aroused right now. Anyhow, day number 6 is volume. All your objects in the scene except the backdrop need to be affected by the wireframe modifier. If I understand it well, you only should use wireframe. Day number 7, vertice count. The total number of vertices in your scene can be greater than 1000. This includes the backdrop. What the hell is a backdrop, by the way? If you aren't sure how many vertices you've used already, click the small downward arrow next to the show overlay button and tick statics. Alright, so down here I can see my stuff, right? It says 8 vertices because cube is 8 vertices. If you don't know, you need to, what does it says, overlays, which will be here, and then tick maybe I should use a new version of Blender though. No. Like I got like 3 different blenders installed on my PC though. Like this is just an desktop blender. I use Blender on Steam, which always update automatically, which is this one. So on this one it should show, yeah, here it is, statistics, which will pop up this stuff down here. And if you want to be sure, you can also check it down here, or the mouse button, scene statics. Very good. Once again, we're gonna do it day by day. If you really have some questions, you can always ask out mine though. I got many Blender versions, yeah I do. I even got this one. Old school Blender. Alright. Yeah. Whatever. If it's too confusing, we'll be fine in a minute. Now the thing is important. Doing the voting, right? Get a calendar out of my face. Gonna do it day by day. Oh, and since you have 24 hours, if you're too late, you're too late. So if we are on day number 3, you cannot make day number 1 again, because that is way too late. 24 hours really should be enough time. The first thing we're going to vote on is a winner for the clock, which we have Redbeard, Jack, Pyrocoat, Ermi Sunny Ray, Raf, Berklemere, Block Creations. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clocks. The time is ticking now. Who do you think has won this one? Real code? Real code, very good. We have 2 Pyro. Got 1 Raf. Got 2 Raf. Got 1 Erwin. 2 Pyro against 2 Rafs. Any more votes? Any more votes? Because it's 2 against 2. Okay, no more votes. That means I have to vote for the winner. Even though this one is very creative, I love the wooden texture down here. It's very nice. Turned out to be very good. I am going to choose for Raf because I really like this clock though. It's very nice render. The colors turn out nice. I like the light onto this clock. This looks very good though. Scale this baby up. Down here. So Raf, congratulations on the clock. Then we're gonna go to the clock. For the clock we have Sergey, we have Jack, we have Jim, we have Erwin, Explosions, Berkelemir, Block Creations. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which one do you think has the best entry? Country music. Alright, so we have 1 for Explosion, we have 1 for Sergey. We got 1 for Yak. Got another 1 for Jack. If Jack wins, it will only because I was explaining a little bit of history, which I would have only done if Jack asked the question for it. This is very good though. Are you people awake? It was a what kind of... Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 people who voted. Rhetorisch. Okay, well, in this case, Yak has won the clocks. Congratulations, I will be sending them to your home within a week. Hope you enjoy wearing them. And then we're gonna go to Cookie. And For the cookie, we have Raymat, we got Jack. Now I'm seeing this. 2 entries. Oh, what does it say here, Jack? Only 1 entry allowed per daily project. You've been breaking the rules. So you had the option between Mr. Funny Guy or being a good Blender artist. So which one is gonna be your entry? Okay, very good. Alright, let's do this again. Very good, you've chosen the right one. So we got Raymat, we got Jack, we got Erwin Sunny Ray, we got the Spanish that, we got Raf, we got Berkelmeer, we got the gevulde koek from Block Creations. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 entries. Which one would you like to eat? Would you like to eat the Raymat cookie? Would you like to eat this cookie? The coconut of Erwin. You still need to be baked cookie of the Spanish. You like to go for a Mentos chocolate cookie. Or the incredibly realistic cookie of Berkelmeer. Or the Dutch gevulde koek. This is freaking nice. I wanna eat one of these. These are way better than all the chocolate chips, for real. Alright, we have one for Berkelmeer. We have one for what the hell? Chicken Blaze? Is there a Chicken Blaze? I don't see any Chicken Blaze. No, that is a inflated pumpkin. This thing? That is a pumpkin, man. 22-1. Yeah, okay, it is 1 day late, so yeah, okay, it does count, 1 day late. For this thing. Okay, Burke, Chicken Blaze, Iris, Burke. So far 2 for Berkelmeer. It is very good though, indeed. One for Block Creation from Topbouw. Welcome to the stream, hope you're doing fine. In this case, we got 2 for Berkelmeer, so Berkelmeer is the winner of the cookie. I'm surprised no one did a web page where you get asked if you want to have cookies. I was really expecting that somehow, but maybe I got a little bit of Irish Jack humor in my brains. There we go, Berkelmeer, congratulations with your cookies. Very good though. And then we're gonna go for money box. Can we get, I hope you're doing fine. Hope the weather is nice on a mug. I will take a look at it though. I need to have some more merchandise, that is true. For now, let's vote on either Berkelmeer, Block Creations, Pyro, Irish Jack, Outmind, Evan Sunny Ray, Raf, Chicken Blaze. Which one do you think, in your opinion, has won? This one. The one with the best textures, the one with the best joke, the one with the best creativity, the one with political aspects. Inflated pumpkin. It is nice that we have something to talk about there. You know, if people talk about the art, then you did do something good, though. Okay, we got one for Berglamir. We have one for I don't know what Iris is saying. We have one for Jack. We have one for Block Creations. We have one for Pyro. What are you saying, Iris? What is a blob cretin? Oh. Why don't he just say so? So in this case, it looks like 2 for Block Creations. I think everyone feels sad for this piggy, which currently has been using too much cocaine. That's why he doesn't have any money. Oh, we have another vote for Jack. I'll do a quick one. I like cats though, that is one thing to... So that means 2 against 2. I need to vote. And because I like everyone to have a chance, and I feel sorry for this piggy, in my case, Block Creations, congratulations on winning the money box. Go. Very good, right? I mean, the animation is good though. I only don't like the way how this coin is flying onto it. Maybe you could have let the coin drop from the sky and do a little wibble wobble and then let the cat take it. Because I understand you don't want to add in a whole hand and stuff. Alright. Then we're gonna go to the steak. Even though there are a few mistakes, it is up to you guys. You wanna have it loopable? Well, you can still do that from the sky. Only the GIF will take a few seconds longer though. We have one from Berglamir, we have one from Block Creations, we have one from Chicken Blaze, we have one from Jack. Erwin Sunny Ray. So which steak do you like the most? Are you going for a steak to eat? Are you gonna go for a steak that needs to be burnt? Or are you gonna go for a devilish vampire type of steak? Burgermeer? You know what, that could be a Dutch place though. Well, we do have a place called Burgermer. Burgermer. Not Burgermeer. Okay, we have one of we have one for Outminds, one for Block, one for Burger. Oh, we didn't make a stack. What the hell? No, Outmind didn't make a stack. In that case, one for Block, one for Burger. Another one for Block, another one for Block, one for Irish. Irish. It's gonna take a long time, guys. And yep. Alright, congratulations, Block Creations. Well deserved. It's a good steak though. Very red steak, probably that's why all the red emojis with it. It's very good. Red is good. Red is dangerous, red is love. Alright, it is time for the vault. Surprisingly, no one made a vault door though, from Fallout. I know I'm a bit late though. Alright. We're messing around. Now let's mess around. Here's my vault. Alright. Since I'm too late with my entry, you're not gonna vote on my entry. We have one of Outmind, we have one of Burglemere, we have one of Jack, and we have one of 3D Bubbles and Erwin's Sunny Ray. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who are you gonna vote on to? Did you? I don't see that one. Oh, you didn't post it, okay. Okay, no one is voting for me. Very bad. Judy Booby. So in this case, 1 for 3D Bubbles. We got 4 for Burglemere, 5 for Burglemere. Okay, I think it is very clear this winner is Burglemere. Which is a very good choice. Congratulations, Burglemere, on your vault door. I wonder what's behind there. And then the last one, we're gonna go for Colander. We have Jack, we got Burglemere, we got Outmind, we got Ruff. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for the people who want to know more about this week, new challenge, experimental, I recommend you to stay a couple of minutes extra. Just gonna fix the announcement, And then that's all you're gonna get. Any other questions, you will have to private message Outmind. This is, I believe, Outmind's second idea for the 30 minutes, which is very good. Being a good help to the community. Why are you guys barking in the chat? Ah, Outmind. Okay, there we go. Raf had to break it up. Raf is gonna go for the leftovers. But pair is fair. We got 3 Rafs and well deserved, because it is a very good one. Really like the one type of color in here. Well, there are 2, but the shade is very nice, of white and chromey. So in this case, Raf, congratulations on your colander. Well deserved. Alright, so that were all the entries. Yeah, but Iris is messing around for too much and it takes too long. Yeah, Jack is being Jack, but I don't want to let you guys wait for another hour. So okay, let me see. The clock is rough. Very good. Just gonna drop in the winners, then I'm going to add in the points, then I'm gonna make the announcement. So the task for today is you have 24 hours to make a scene with yellow only. The background have to be yellow, the light have to be yellow, your object have to be yellow, the HDRI have to be yellow, no other colors any other than yellow. 24 hours is enough time, so be on time. Don't be 2 days too late because that won't count. So if you got any questions for today's subject and objective, you can ask Outmind in the chat right now if you don't understand what the point is of what we are going to do. I hope I explain it well. I'm not always very good with explaining stuff. Yes, you can use red, but you will be disqualified, so it is up to you. Yeah, I'm gonna be very strict on this upcoming week objective. So don't fool around. Oh boy. You know what I noticed right now? I mean, I know it's steak, and I know steak doesn't come from pork, but this kind of disturbing scene down here. It seems like this pig can use some of these cookies, put it in there, give it some more fat. So you get some delicious steaks. You need to save those steaks in this vault. And when it's time to cook those steaks at the end, don't forget to get rid of the fat by putting the steaks in this colander. Very good. All right. Winners ranking. There we go. We got 2 for block creations, which makes it up to 6. Very good. We got no outmine. We have 2 burglar. Makes it to a 4. We have 2 roughies. Which makes it up to 3. And we have 1 jack. I'm glad we only have 1 jack. That's gonna be real messy. 2 points for jack. Save it up. There we go. We got a new score. Alright, it is time to make a new announcement. Going to take a new WordPad for this. Going to save this stuff up as outlined idea. The theme of this week is limitations. Let me see which number is going to be for today. Oh, very good. I placed it in the wrong one. Ugh. Going to be 369. Nice. Limitation. You can find the task and more info for today down below. We just do it like that. So this is the first part, very known. Normally the task is down below here, but because the task requires a little bit of explanation, we're gonna put the task down here. The task. So every day, this is actually more of an explanation though. I'm just going to do it like this. I see, I get it. Never mind. So every day this stuff here will be the same, right? This is just an explanation on the whole point of this challenge. Alright, and then down below you get your limitation. You can create anything you want, but keep in mind the limitation. So the limitation of today is color. Everything in your scene needs to be a shade of yellow. That includes the backdrop. What? The backdrop, I'll guess it's the background, right? On topic, please, when ready. Everything you see needs to be a shade of color yellow. That includes the backdrop lighting. If you're using an HDRI, make sure it casts yellow light. So this is the only thing that will change every day, right? This will be the only thing that changes every day. And the only thing that is going to be added extra down below that is this. The info is just about the challenge. You only have to read this once. This down below is the usual stuff, which is an all announcement. There is a lot, but this is the main focus after you've been reading this. This down here is only extra if you want to know more information about this challenge, which says this is a one-time experimental idea of Outmind, and we have chosen to give you guys 24 hours of time to get the test done each day for 1 week. Next week the 30-minute challenge will be back to normal. Feel free to PM or ping Outmind if you need more info or have trouble understanding the challenge. Important, since you have a whole day to work on your project, late entries will not be considered. So if any of you have a question right now about all of this, I know it's a lot, ask it right now. Is this all clear for everyone? Well, it is experimentation, so just really ask everything of your skill though and your creativity. Alright. Thank you for being here, Erwin and Raf. Okay, for block creations it's clear. That's very good to hear. This week I'm absent, not sure if I can do anything. Oh boy. I'm gonna try to join in too, like I've been saying. I've been having a little bit of a Blender pause. So this might be a good idea to get back into it again, since it's 24 hours of time. That is very chill about this challenge. What do you think, Jack? It's in the name. I mean, I understand. If you would be serious, I understand why you say that. So, but brown isn't yellow. Brown is brown. Yellow is yellow. Oh, this lag sound so bad. Let's do it like this so I can zoom in. So this is yellow. This is a little bit yellow. This is yellow. This is yellow, this is yellow, right? This is whole yellow. This is yellow, there is yellow in it. This is all yellow. This whole line here is yellow. Right? Now I understand why you say brown, because if we go dark, it could be brown. But I think there is still some yellow in here. If it's brown, it would be like this. Right? I don't think there is really brown in here. Brown is more something, if you go too much orange, then there will be brown in there. I think really, this is still yellow. You can have a tiny touch there. There's no brown in here. It's more like disgusting yellow. Maybe this is like brown? Then you don't need to, if it starts to be too brown, go a little bit more to the yellow. Or don't go too dark. What is orange? Is this orange? I mean, there might be a little bit orange in there, but it is yellow. This is orange. This is pure orange. This is orange, but this is yellow. This is red. This is red. Yeah, you're effing around again. Very good. I think this is more your red. This is your red. It fits in very good. Noodles, dark red. This is dark red. Anyhow, Iris is fun again. Very good. You understand what you need to do there, so. I think Iris is a little bit colorblind though. Clear for anyone else? No, we don't believe you anymore. You're always messing around, Jack, so you're messing around now too. That is what you get if you always mess around. People are not gonna take you seriously anymore. An orange is an orange. Sure. An orange is orange, that is true, but an orange is not orange. Yeah, two big shoes, yeah. Man, Frank, he needs to come back. Yeah, I think it's clear. I think it's a very fun experiment though, and you know, if the people that join understand it all, and it turned out to be nice. You got like all the freedom of creativity with it though, minus limitations. So we can do it again. But then we are gonna call it extra competition though. Here's a new PC, just need to get rid of the kids. Yeah, I just need to throw it out of the window. Attach some balloons to it and let it fly away. Poor kid. Alright, tomorrow the monthly competition, which is Legos. If you haven't been joining up, then join up the stream so you can decide for the next subject or something you do like. Wednesday another weekly. Gonna be a busy week again. Okay, let's save this stuff up and let's throw out the announcement. What will fit in? There we go. Ah, voor Erwin. Bend the knees. Lift it up. Guy's been sleeping for 2 weeks in his bed or something. He's very stiff. But also good instructions, yeah. Very good. Alright. So we're gonna leave it with this. I thank you all for joining up. I had fun. Hope you guys had fun. Save as. New announcement. Good. May the best one win this week. I wish you guys a lot of luck. And I hope I will see you tomorrow again. I'll catch you on the flip side. Alright, bye bye.